All right, I'm here. and it, hope everyone's doing well. Apologize, just not feeling well. Tweaked my back, well, neck actually. Hope everybody's well. If you're watching on Instagram, pop over to YouTube. I have the link in the Instagram chat, I believe. But hey, Nick, Maddie, Sean, Callie and Jordan Squad. Mr. Chuck Nasty. Hope everyone is doing good. Hello, Douglas. Kind of scrolling quickly through everything. Andrew, how you doing? So I figure I'll start out. I'm going to start out with some 60-second auction type thingies. I will. Yeah, most almost. I'll start at $1. Some may start at $2. I think that's like my minimum most of the time on these things. But like something like this, I'll just start at $1. It's the National Baseball Card Day from 2006 or 5, one of the two. I think I have it split up where there's like the upper deck version, there's the Fleer, and the tops. So each one being different. I'm not sure exactly how the packs came. I think it was just kind of like a few of each different thing within there. But here's a Griffey, Jeter, Willis, Cornerico, and Garcia Parra. Hope everything shows up there well. So yeah. So for this one, I'll start at $1. And then, like I was saying, some of them may start at $2, but yeah, this one. I'll start at $1, and I do appreciate y'all being here. Oh, Lindsay, I got your text. I had planned to respond to you. Just kind of tweaked my back, and I haven't really done much of anything. Yeah, I've seen the thing with Bedard cards, like going crazy. Like it used to be that's all I could find when I went to my Walmarts and whatnot. Saying I cannot post comments. That is very odd. Anyway, I started at $1. Yeah, it used to be I could find a ton of hockey. That was the thing that anytime I went to a place. All right, looks like Andrew's got that one. Apologies for anytime I would go to like Walmart, Target, it was always hockey there. Now I can't find anything. It's like now they don't even allow me to have the fun of having hockey as a last resort. But you know what? If I do find it, I don't know what the odds are on pulling his rookie, but it'd be kind of nice. It reminds me of when what was the Red Wings rookie? Larkin, Dylan. I think it was Dylan Larkin. His stuff was super hot, and like I remember at this time I was selling on Amazon, and I could put them up for $50 straight out of a pack and sell it. If it was graded, it was like $100, and it was like super easy to sell the Dylan Larkins, and I'm sure that's how this is now. Let's see, we have, looking for your spot here, Andrew. Give me a second. Why can I not find it? Here we go. All right. Yeah. Almost any place is sold out. I know, like online, you can't find it either. Like not even on the Upper Deck website, you can't find it. So I think it's like they're selling for like 75 to 100 for a blaster, which is nuts. Yeah, it's like I get that there's some serious hype, but in the end, it's us, the collectors, who end up, you know, suffering through that part of it, because you know, the manufacturers obviously make their money, and then the suppliers or wholesalers, they probably make even more than they could. So I don't know. I think in the end we end up being the ones that suffer. All right, here's some more of the National Baseball Cardo Day. Let's see, which one is this? And I might need to, from time to time, take breaks here just to move around here. I do have my heat pad on, so there we go. This is 2006 as well. This is the Topps versions of it, and so I think each pack came with like 6 different cards, and it had like the different ones in here. Like you'd get like 2 Upper Deck, and then 2 Topps, 2 Fleer, that kind of thing. But I'm splitting it this way so that this one is going to have an Upper Deck in it, though, because I wanted to have 5 in each one. But this one has Pujols, Rodriguez, Teixeira, David Wright, and Cornenco again. Started at $1. If I miss any comments, I do apologize. I probably will miss a lot more this time around. I did get some of the stuff priced, not everything. I'll just have to work on it for next week. $400 for a hobby box? Good Lord. Yeah, that's way too much. Are you guys doing a break right now? Is that what's going on? All right, nothing on that one. So prices will drop when the bounties hit. Yeah, I mean, I guess like all products have been doing that. Like as people went crazy for the Brady stuff. Here we go with the. It's a different year, possibly. No, 2006. Upper Deck ones. You got Ken Griffey, Ichiro, A-Rod, Matsui, and Sammy Sosa. So the hot players of that era. Still part of the Royd era, I guess. Hey Steve, how you doing? All right, I'll start that at 2. Let me push this back a little bit. so you can actually see what's in it. I am hoping that I can, the whole plan was that I start back on work on a Monday, and I showed them that, you know, hey, I'm healthy enough to come back, and then I go and screw my back up. Not the smartest. Hey, Sean. Yeah, let's do that birthday video. Let's see. You're going to be out of town, right? During part of your. I've forgotten the actual time frame. I think you were saying something about being out of town. Remind me of that again, and then we'll figure it out from there. Because yeah, I was going to send you a message, and then I did not do that. Okay. All right. So these were the. It's like a refractor version that Upper Deck did. Run Producers is the name of the set. It's got kind of a little, I don't know, I wouldn't say fractal, but some kind of design. It is definitely like an emboss thing where you can feel it. Ken Griffey in this one, Texiera, Sheffield, and then counterparts. Looks like they are two different countries and or players. So let's see who's in each one. Ah, part of the World Baseball Classics. I see. So China and Japan. Looks like Dominican Republic. Can't really tell the players right now. But I'll start that at 2. You're on, as of right now, you're staying home. Oh, okay. You get your kids on. I thought I could have sworn you had told me, and maybe I confused that I thought you were going to be gone. But doing a break tonight? I'm completely missing the whole team thing too. And hey, Chu, how you doing? I think you said that Alex was here as well. William, hope everybody's doing well. Brian, thank you. I appreciate you bouncing by to support. Yeah, bring your the basketball train. I've got my woof woof. You got your toot toot. All right, looks like Andrew got that at 2. I do like the set, the counterparts and Run Producers, both of those relatively nice looking ones. I don't even know what they named them. I would really like to know what they named them, considering the whole marketing behind all of this is super planned. I'll send you a message tonight, Sean. We'll get that date down perfectly. You said as of so Wednesday you have your kids. So I'm guessing from like Wednesday on it's going to be more difficult for you. So before then will be better. Oh, okay. Mr. Jeff Shaw. Hope Jeff's well. Yeah, I've been trying to do my part in watching everybody's videos. It's really hard to keep up with everybody and their content. Which is good that everybody is making. A lot of great content. I believe that's Clemens there. That's interesting. I'll start this one at $1 though. It's going to have 2 of the counterparts. So your World Baseball Classic's going to have a Vladdy Sr., Gary Sheffield, and fan favorite David Wright. Been finding a lot of his cards lately. His stuff like really sells too. Oddly enough, I shouldn't say oddly enough because there's so many fan favorites out there. Hey Titus, good to see you. Oh, that's right. Happy early birthday, Douglas. Very cool. Oh, you had it this Friday. Oh, happy belated. I must have missed you. Didn't see you in a live or anything. So many birthdays going on. Us March birthday peeps. Yeah, Sean and I stream. I don't know if we had like an exact plan for it, but for sure we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, Sean. So I will send you. I'll text you. I don't even know why I said I'll send it Instagram. I have your phone number. No good with QR codes. That's too funny. All right. No interest on that one. When I was doing a lot of these different lots, like I started a lot of them with like 15 cards and whatnot. I figured this way I can start them at $1, doing them smaller lots. So I'll do a Frank Thomas lot. Start this at $1. From Collector's Choice. What were those called again? Star Quest or something like that. From Pinnacle, Naturals, also from Pinnacle, 300 series. I guess when you hit 323, Donruss, and a checklist from Ultra. But a big hurt lot. Start that bad boy at $1. Ooh. I just went to change the amount and it said start 12. Hey AJ, how you doing? I don't think very too much interest with a $12 5-card lot. You were at Arnie's. Okay, gotcha. Well, I hope you had a good birthday. COVID prices. Maddie, get out of my head, man. I was thinking exactly that. Because there was some crazy stuff going on with those prices during that time, People were selling like junk wax boxes for like $50 for Chuck got that for $1. Crazy prices on junk wax. The ones that previously were selling. I can remember at shows selling junk wax for $3 to $5 a box. on junk wax. I had bought a collection from a guy who had just a ton of wax, and I thought I was making a killing, selling it at those prices, but had I known, oof. Yeah, Maddie, get it out of my head, man. What's going on? Hey, Kevin, I need to send you a message. I have most of that totaled out. I just tweaked my back this weekend and kind of everything got put on hold. So I'm still trying to. I really need to make sure that I'm 100% for work, considering I have been off of work for so long now, and then here I go mess up my back. Pretty sure that they're not going to trust me when I'm saying, oh, my back's just fine. But I have a note here that I'm going to text Sean. Also, I need to respond to Lindsay. And Mr. KH. Total. And info on that one. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was rushing this entire week. Oh, I wanted to show this. I was talking about it last week to you guys. And, being a Star Wars nerd. And I have this sketch card, but the guy who did it kind of did like a goofy, I'd almost say like a meme-worthy one-of-one. And when I was talking about it, I couldn't explain it well enough. I mean, I did talk about how it was Admiral Akbar, and it was saying it's a trap, but I couldn't really show it in its glory. I just absolutely love it, though. It's a trap. This the way that they made this. It's perfect. I'm not sure if the artist is John with the emphasis under the N. I don't know what that means exactly. Lindsay, I was going to talk to you too about maybe offering those 4 refractor books to you too, and then if we could figure out maybe there's a price that you would think is fair, that I would think is fair, and the universe would think is fair. But I'll send you a message. Yeah, I have a few. I have some trout stuff priced right now. I don't have a ton. No autos. I do have some. I have a relic one. I don't know where that. It's out of 25. I'm not even sure where that one is exactly. These minis here, though, from Gypsy Queen from 2012. So they were the first Gypsy Queen cards. Not really a rookie, but his first showing in Gypsy Queen. This is the photo variation, and then also the bronze or sepia out of 99. That one is 75. This is the photo variation regular, but it has the Gypsy on the back, so the red back Gypsy. That one is 45. These are the regular back ones, but they're the photo variation. So there's one of him batting and then one of him fielding. So these are the fielding ones. Those are 40. This is an atomic from 2021. That one's 20. Regular refractor. That one's 6. 87 35th anniversary. I'm not sure if this was a box topper. That one's 6. The 85 35th anniversary, the 6 as well. Same for this one. I believe this one is like one of those box topper or pack insert ones. That one's 6, but it's, obviously a little bit different than the other 87. Another 85. This is a regular 2021 refractor. One's 6. And then some kind of smaller ones here. I think these are like $2 each for some inserts from 2021, 2022, 2019 Tops Now ones. I believe these are the newer ones. That's 2023. Same with that one, Bowman's Best. And then these are like $1 for the regular ones here. That was a National Baseball Card Day. A couple Pujols in there too. And then I have a bunch of Shohei stuff in there in the mix as well. Microsoft Defender antivirus detected a virus in my camera. What? I will ignore that for now. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, Vader stuff. I'm not sure if I have any sketch Vader stuff, but I have different inserts. Do you remember Stadium Club did the first day? I think they're called like, is it not first day production, but maybe they're called first day production. I have different ones, Star Wars ones and Vader ones, Anakin as well, that have those first day. I think it is called first day production, right? Exactly, those dirty pics. It's it was my OnlyFans stuff. That's how. If you guys want the truth, that's how I hurt my back. I was, anything for $1. So like, if they tell me to be bendy, I have to be bendy, whatever that means. There's Trout is on this Tanya. This is from his rookie year though. The Hammering Halos. So it's a rookie insert. This is the Topps Big Mini from Archives, the silver. The comic strip one from, I think it's Heritage. Marvel's Pink Firework, that one's 2021, I believe. These are also rookie year ones. There's one with him and Ichiro, Shohei and Trout, and then poor Upton sitting on the back there. It's a printer's proof. I think that's from 2019. No. That is 2021. Printer's proof Shohei. Some other inserts. A lot of these are from 2021, 2020, and some 2019. I think that is 2019, right? Also have higher price ones, graded things like that too, depending on what you're looking for. These are kind of, the lower priced ones. Topps Chrome, 2 different versions here of the ugliest stars of MLB. They couldn't get it right until this year, because this year's is way better looking, I think, than any of the past years. These are $1.50 for the regular Otanis, and then $1 for that newer one there. I think I just had some other weird things in there too. Yeah, I can do that. Would you like me? Do you have What's easier, Instagram, email? Let me know. I'm not sure if we are connected on Instagram, or if you want, you can send to my email, and then from there I can, send you all that information. Whatever is easier for you. I've shown these a few times. This is I believe, five card Boggs lot for $4. That's a 6 card lot for $5. Some random Boggs stuff. Topps Gallery, gold. High-fiving. From Heritage. From Stadium Club. Expansion something. But it has him in his Tampa uniform. Everybody's favorite. Ultra Stars. Another one of those Gallery, I believe it is. Hey, Joe. Hey, Kitten Gravy, how you doing? Hope you are doing well. Hope Eric is well. All right, and Nick, I saw the Stars of MLB. Which one did you want? Since there are 2 of them. And yes, Tamara, I see yours as well on the Halos. Kitten Gravy is strong with the Force. There's much I could learn from such powerful Force users. I don't want to say like you're Jedi and or Sith. Yeah, AJ, I can get a bunch of that stuff set up and email you the information for sure. Let me see. I want to make sure that I didn't miss $2 stars. So I'm assuming that's both of them then. So I'm just going to put those in there, and then we can talk. And I know that there was a few people, I think most people, wanted me to wait on shipping stuff. So if I didn't send out your stuff, then it's still here, and you can save on shipping. So, woohoo! All right, Mr. Nick Lapp. No, I don't say it like it's a bad thing. I guess, I grew up in that era where it was considered kind of a bad thing, where, it was all about in the OT, it was all about sorry, this makes me cringe when I say it, but the good side, because they actually, I think even Luke even says it. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking, oh wow, okay, I didn't realize we were close in age. Yeah, I hit 52 for my birthday. I don't know if that means I get an AARP card or anything special, or if maybe Denny's, I can get the Moons Over My Hammy for some kind of special discounted price. I also priced out this Burleson Baby Boomers Auto. That one's $8. Yeah, I had aspirations to price out not only the stuff that I had showed you guys, but all these other ones that I found in the meantime that I really need to get priced, and I will do that this week. For sure, though, all the ones that I have the I can actually look up some of these right now while I set the timer for this 5-card lot real quick. I'll look up this the different ones that I have for like Nick and Adam that asked about the different pricing on a lot of the different cards that I had there. But since Nick's here, I'll do that for sure. Just a few months, yeah. You're 48, you'll be 49 in December. Yeah, he doesn't actually provide you with the wheelchair. You'll just you just get into that, and he'll push you at the very end, because I imagine that you're going to be pretty exhausted, pretty darn exhausted with that. All right, so I'm just going to start this real quick. It's a 5-card Griffey lot. This is what year is that? 94 looks like. Sport Flicks, and it looks like the only thing that moves or that is 3D on there is the baseball growing out of his kneecap, which is kind of actually disturbing. A little bit disturbing. But Sport Flicks, the lenticular fashion. We need to find angel investors, because I would love to design a current product with lenticular, the design itself. It doesn't have to be Sport Flicks. I know the name, the IP is actually available, so maybe even picking that up, I'm not sure. This checklist has Piazza, Griffey, Thomas, and Bagwell, all smiling. And then this checklist is a all-star one from Pinnacle. I am not sure who all is in there. Probably like Tomei, that's Griffey in the background there. Bagwell, Chipper, McGuire. Gosh, is that Greg Jeffries? It might be. But it is a small little 5-card that I'll start at $1 here, and I'll do some pricing while this is running. He's only 43. You are a cradle robber, madam. No, I'm just kidding. My ex-wife was actually older than me, and I used to joke with her about it. I definitely don't think that she thought it was funny as I thought it was, because I definitely thought it was funny. But that's just the thing. When you're joking about whatever you're joking about, the other person tends to not find what you're saying as funny as you may find it. I mean, there's some people that have really good senses of humor, and that they can take like, whoops, I did not hit stop. You know. Okay. I'm not sure if you guys are getting this, but it keeps saying my chat is no longer available. So I typed stop in there. Andrew, you do have that. It's saying my chat is not available for some reason. It says chat is no longer available to you. So weird. All right, so Andrew, you have that. Apologies on the timer getting all funky there. Cougar. You do see what? Okay. Yeah, and on my end, when I typed that in, it said, chat is no longer available to you. Probably just some kind of weird, because I'm using two different things. I can type directly into the chat here of StreamYard, or I can type it into YouTube. I just tried to type it directly through StreamYard, and that's where it popped up. And then it says, can't post comments to some destinations now. This message may not be posted. And that's when I typed in the first stop. Yeah. Technology, man. I feel like sometimes I know what to expect. I mean, I used to. Here's me saying back in my day kind of things, but I used to build computers back in like the 90s, custom ones. I would buy like Supermicro motherboards. I think I was probably the first person that I knew that had like dual Pentium processors, because the Supermicro boards allowed you to do dual processors. I had, total tricked out system. And I think my customs, I sold them for like $1,000. And parts wise, I think it probably cost me like $6, plus time. But I knew what I was doing back then. But now I feel like somewhere along the way, I became out of touch with technology, if that makes any sense. We're gonna have to call it like the I don't know, the 40-year-old intervention, some kind of anonymous group. Doug is 46. Wow. Oh, well, I've never been certified on anything, Chuck, except for certifiably insane. But I was totally. You guys could probably see that before I even said it. Man. Never in touch. You can use an abacus though, right, AJ? I'm sure that you can rock that. That's one of the things that I still have, and actually, my son is in college. This is his first semester and first year of college, and he had to get a scientific calculator, but I still rocked my scientific calculator, and he'd be like, you can just do that on your computer. And I'm like, yeah, I know I can, but there's something about about having the small scientific calculator in my hand, and I know how to use all the functions way better than I do. I know that the calculator function, you can actually change it up to be a scientific one on your PC, but I don't know. I got to do it the other way. Hey, happy anniversary to Tina and William Sharp. That's awesome, dude. Congratulations. This is a slide rule, right? And you use the sextant when you're navigating on your boat. All right, let me do another Griffey lot. I'll start this at $1 too. This is a 1990, I believe, All-Star. 91. Rocking his earring there, showing that, he knows how to party. That is definitely a second year. And then some 91s. It's like an All-Star and a regular one. I have, I was just looking the other day, I have a 5,000 count box of 1991 Donruss from all of the darn elite hunts that I've done. But my local shop, the shop that I used to work at, my buddy is giving away cards to kids. He put a video up on his YouTube channel where, like, the kids, basically he says, like, anything that these kids can carry, they can leave the store with. And basically he has like a pile of cards. It's not like he says, grab whatever you want to grab, kids. But I now have a place that I can start putting my commons, since Children's Hospital no longer takes them. So I'm excited about that. 24 years. Congratulations. Sorry, started at $1 there. What's up, Eric? Man, 24 is good. I made it 12 years in our marriage, 16 years in the relationship with my ex. But I still talk to her. She's still a good friend. Just her fiance is now her new beau. Feels like 50. Can she hear that? That's too funny. All right. $1. That's a good win. Congrats, Mr. Eric. Sorry, I feel all weird when I'm like addressing you, considering it's always Tamara that's chatting. I know you exist, and I know you are somebody. It sounds weird for me to say it like that. I have a couple more of these too. Oh yeah, and I got some different rookie ones here I wanted to do too, or at least try out. I don't know. These are first Bowman papers from different years. This is from 2011, but Jonathan Scope, first paper. Stetson Alley, Eduardo Escobar, Derek Hooker. So you can get your Hooker. Who says I'm not pimping cards? Because I am. What's this person's name? Jeremiah Chavez. Blake Forst, Nate Freeman, and Tyler Moore. But I think Scope is probably the biggest first, but still, how many do we got here? 3, 6, 8 different first Bowman. I don't want to say rookies, pre-rookie cards. I'll start it at $1. I don't know. It might be worth something to somebody. I know a lot of people like to have that. Those people, even if they're, I wouldn't want to say past their prime, because I have found cards of players and they're like in their 30s and they pop out into nowhere. Like Mike Yastrzemski was one of those people too, where his cards came out of nowhere, in my mind. All right, I'll just call him Gravy. Okay. Yeah. He does exist. Yeah. Now I'm a little timid and afraid. Please don't beat me up. All right, what did I miss? Oh, big old teddy bear. Okay. Did you say? Oh, yeah. I did not know that. Did I know that, Chuck? Sorry to hear that, too. All right, Nick. That's yours for 2. I have a lot more of those. Some of these actually are the black bordered ones too. This one right here I think is a 6-card lot, but I think you'll recognize, I believe he is a Colorado Rocky right now, or he might have signed somewhere else as a free agent. But the black border ones, I don't know exactly. They're not numbered, so I don't know how short printed they are. Kyle Crick, I believe, also is somewhere. Adam Ehrlich, Robert Stevenson, Nick Ahmed. I know I've heard of these people. Corey Spanberg. But these are all the first Bowman black borders. And then I would say CJ Cron is the biggest one. And he's actually a decent player. He hit home runs even before he came here. But 6 cards, and I'll start that at $1. I have a lot more of those that I was going to put together because I found a 3,500 count box of Bowman firsts, paper, and chrome. So it could be, I mean, I could even put it together in binders if it would be better that way. I know a lot of people like these because you just never know how players can come out of anywhere. And CJ Cronen's had decent career numbers. He just hasn't been able to find a decent home. Needs some home cooking. Once he gets his home cooking, he'll be set. All right, so I'm looking up right now, Nick, one of the Ozzie Smith card. The last one I see sold in 2022. I'm gonna have to look up some like ones that are close. Close in. Close in years and or numbers. Because obviously we can't trust anything from 2022. But I'm not sure if you guys use it like I do, but Terra Peak allows you to go 3 years back. Nick got that for $1. So Terra Peak allows you to go 3 years back, but the only thing that can be good for is if like it's a card that says like out of 5 or 10 or something super low numbered. This is very difficult. Hey, Alan. How you doing, my friend? This is the card that I was looking up right now. Yeah, so Terra Peak. Last ones on Terra Peak sold in... Oh, gosh. September. There's one in September of 2022 that sold for 30, and then one in November of 2022 sold for 60. So what I'll think I'll do is if I remove legendary cuts and say I'll just put SP, or maybe I put upper deck. Try upper deck first. Let's see what is sold in that. It's a great looking card. Some of the baseball heroes was sold for like 50, 52. One sold for 75, but that's a graded one. $55, $53, $50. I'm thinking that, Nick, this would be $50 for this Aussie. Because basically the average is, there was that one for 60, the exact one of these, but that sold in 2022. But any upper deck ones that are numbered in 99 of Smith are anywhere from, some were 62, there was another 53, there's one here for 50, another one for 56. So yeah, if you're into it at 50, it's yours. Just let me know, and I'll continue to look up stuff while I'm putting more things up. I figure that's a fair, and a lot of these cards, I mean, especially when something hasn't sold in that long, it just means that it probably found its way into people's PCs. I have plenty more of those ones. I'll throughout the weeks I'll put in there. Here's another thing I found. I don't know. I know I do this every time, but because I get distracted. But I found these in an album. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these before. Supernaturals. I don't know who they're signed by. Maybe the artist. Like Veracocha. Coyote. I'm not even sure who are the different supernaturals are. Like some Day of the Dead people here. Pele. Marduk. Is that like Marmaduke? There's Gilgamesh, and I do know Gilgamesh. Thoth, so some Egyptian stuff. Anubis. Benzatine. It sounds like a drug or something. Ganesha. Morgan. Buddha. Thor. Cherubog. Cupid. And then Chupacabra. And a vampire. But all these are like out of 25 signed by these artists. So I figure, see, now it says it again, that I cannot. Instagram has been disconnected. Your chat has now been disconnected. You will find more information at the top of this feed. You guys can still hear me though, right? Let me try this once again. There's something. It keeps saying that I'm not live, but you guys, obviously, you can hear me though, right? Hear me just fine. Maybe it's something to do with the whole Instagram. That's what I'm thinking it is. It's like something to do with Instagram. the live stream itself. Yeah, let me try this one more time. Because it does say that there are people there right now. All right. You're not on Instagram? Okay. I just want to make sure. All right, now it says that I am live. Connecting stream software, go live. All right, go live. All right. Sorry about that. You know, at one point, I think I had 4 different ones, like, actually going at the same time. Yeah, it's actually something to do when I put a link in. Yeah, if you're watching this on Instagram, though, head over to YouTube, check out Hobby Hound, and just go to the live. I do apologize. I am. Yeah, that Thor is pretty cool, right? And aren't those cards are interesting? I have never. I don't know. I have so many different like non-sport cards, and eventually I need to figure out what to do with them. This reminds me of I don't know if you guys watched the new series on Netflix, The Last Airbender. It was like a Nickelodeon cartoon, but it's really actually well done. Actually, the cartoon itself was well done too. And I'm not like one of those anime people, but it's actually pretty good. I have no like material Iron Man ones. I might have some regular ones, Chuck. I do have like material ones from Black Panther. I have some like different what are they called? Sketch cards from, like, I have a Captain America's different sketch cards. Let me see, where's that box at? I could probably show you. Oh, here we go. Here's some of the weird stuff. Let's see, do I have Iron Man here? But within here, I mean, I have a bunch of different like weird things, like Beach Boys relic cards. The series Dexter, there's like some kind of weird mask, but this is that's a Marvel card, some kind of relic there. But Heimdall relic. Mordo relic. Ego, some kind of relic card there too. Yondu, Ronin, and Star-Lord on a relic card. But like, you know, just different ones. I think these are the Black Panther ones. Another one from Ant-Man. Got Lawrence Fishburne stuff. Vandrel. So more stuff from Thor. More from Ant-Man. T.I. though. Gotta love that one. This was from The Mummy. Different weird autographs though here. Indiana Jones. Edward James Olmos auto from Pop Century. Here's I never really watched True Blood, but there's a whole bunch of different True Blood. I do know that that's obviously Patrick Swayze's brother, Don. stuff from Walking Dead. Like all of these are like really old prices, so I'd have to recheck it out. But here's the weird thing on this Dexter thing. This was actually as big as the window when I first got it, but over time, because it was like a plastic, or I don't even know what kind of material it is, some kind of gross mask, it shrunk over time. And so now it's not even in the full window. I don't know if I could add water to it and it'd be like sea monkeys or something. Hopefully it is like sea monkeys. Where's all the one of ones? Sorry, I don't want to get too far off. But yeah, like I have a bunch of different MMA, wrestling, skateboarding, TNA stuff. These are kind of cool, different skate cards. I even have like a lot of the different poker player weird cards like that too. All right, sorry. Let me go back. Get back. Stay on target. Here's some more of these firsts, and I'll start them at $1 too. Michael Conforto, his first. Michael Franco. I had high hopes on him. Yemi Garcia first. Dwayne Underwood. Pat Stover and Gabriel. Is it Noah or is it Inoa? I don't know how you say his name. But yeah, I want to integrate the non-sports stuff. It's just knowing what stuff you guys will be into is where it gets difficult. I have so many different ones. Racing cards, I have a ton of stuff. You're into wrestling too? I do have a ton of, the wrestling stuff. I do have a lot of female wrestlers. Sean, some of the things that I had put in there for, I'm sorry, I started that at $1. The female, let me see, where do I have those at? I have a whole section of stuff here. Let's see. Even relics looks like I have different ones for female wrestlers and stuff. All right. Nick won that for $1, which I think is a great deal on these firsts. I have a lot more of them that I can put in different lots, and I'll add those throughout and the different years too, because I have many different years of firsts. I just happened to come across these at that time. Did you say show a different stack? Let's see. Show that different. Me Bushman. There's a possibility. I have some weird ones in there. Here's one. I'm probably thinking about getting graded. I know that Casey Mize doesn't have the lure that he used to have, but this is out of Ben Baller, and it's like the rose gold auto. It's really tough to get autos out of this, but I figure if I grade it, maybe there's a Mize collector out there who'll be into it. Here's some of these weird upper deck ones I had. There's like a Larry Bird, Hulk Hogan. These are out of 55 or 65? No, 66. Tyson, who'll be, is he fighting Jake, or which Paul is he fighting? He's fighting somebody. But soccer cards. Here is Dakota Kai. Let's see. There's Powdock. Merrick Svatos. Autograph. Ice Script. JD Martinez. That one's out of 25. A bunch of different low numbered and like to 99 and stuff of LeBron. I actually probably need to show those to RGL because I know that he PCs him. Well, that's good to know, Maddie. Hey, if you see him, send him a message. I have been trying to get a hold of him because I haven't spoke with him in so long. I know he's probably super busy. Here's another one. I don't even know how to like price something like this out. Okay, so this is a 101 from Topps, and it's a wristband from Ronald Reagan's inauguration. I mean, how do you price something like this? It's really cool, though. You know, it's a cool piece of history. And I think I showed this, but I don't know if anybody wanted me to check prices on it last time. But it's a Sandman, but also has Houston Street on there. I think that's another Topps one, right? Cosigners. We can talk more for sure, Chuck. I have no idea. What are you even talking about, Bill? What's up, Dearman? Bill's just putting random prices in. I don't have anything. I don't have any bushwhacker things. I'm sorry. Is that what you're bidding on? If I had any bushwhacker stuff, buddy, I do like that Eckersley. I need to get that moved across to a different grader. I'm not a huge fan of the I shouldn't say it like that. I'm just not the biggest fan of Beckett, and I have some friends who work at Beckett, so it's not like I'm personally slighting them. It's the size. It's unruly. All right, here's some more firsts. Manuel Margot, I think you say his name that way. Dwayne Underwood, Jordan Montgomery, who I believe still pitches, Matt Morgan, Ryan Yarborough, and Chris Taylor. I'm pretty sure that a few of them are in at least AAA right now. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start this at $1 for the 5 card lot. Yeah, I'm thinking the Reagan thing's worth a little bit more than that, Bill. But I know how you work. I know how you do your prices. You put silly stuff down and see if it'll stick. I want to say that I looked up a similar thing from a newer product that it was like the newer presidential related things, and it was like a one of one. Oh gosh, like a stamp or something from an event that didn't even have anything to do with his inauguration, and those go for like $50. So. All right. You have that for 2, Nick. I don't see any other bid in there, so you didn't outbid yourself. You'd be interested in the villains. Was that the supernatural stuff? All of those things, or you're serious? Give you a price? Yeah. No, I'll definitely look for something too. I mean, Chuck has stated his interest as well. I think that's a really cool piece because obviously piece of presidential history. I mean, it's obviously it wasn't like worn by him or anything like that, but just a really cool. I'm guessing that's a seal of some sort. Sorry that it's not going in focus like it could. I always loved Topps pop. I think it was called it's Pop Culture, right? It wasn't Pop Century. I think that was the Donruss version. They had some really cool things. Yeah, need to get Arnie to pop in here at some point too. I got so many different cards that he'd be interested in. Like that Bieber out of 25. Trying to find the other ones here. Supernaturals. Yep, I will for sure. I'm putting your. I'll text you about that tonight. Yeah, they're really interesting. Each one is out of 25 and then signed by I'm guessing same artist. I could be wrong. Gilgamesh. I just love that name. It always reminds me of I don't know if you guys ever watched Ancient Aliens. But when they get into their stuff where they talk about Enoch and Gilgamesh, and they always want to go into the unpublished books of the Bible when they talk about different things, and that kind of stuff gets me jazzed. I grew up in a Lutheran household, so it was Catholic light, but we did our share of religion. So anytime I watch one of those shows, it gets me, I don't know, just interested in hearing a different side for sure. All right, so here's another first. Here's an interesting thing about this first. Don't know if you guys recognize the name and or if you recognize the significance of the name. That is Wayne Gretzky's son, Trevor Gretzky, and that's his first. I don't know if he did anything. He obviously didn't want to go into hockey for some reason. But he was brought up, is that the Cubs farm system? I guess. Yeah, he was brought up with the Cubs farm system. So, interesting thing. Having a Trevor Gretzky, I think. And there's another Justice Sheffield, Billy Burns, Anthony Santander, or Dare, I think you say his name. There's another Underwood, and then Alex Reyes. But, yeah, Trevor Gretzky. I'm guessing he didn't do a lot because I haven't heard his name since that first came out. You guys let me know if you know anything more. He's out of base. Yeah, I figured as much. All right, I'll start that one at a buck for that 5-card lot. Yeah, Maddie. And I was just going to say that'd be something that I would think that you would, as a Cubs person, it probably never came around, or something that you saw. But I know when that card came out, those things were selling for like $10 for his paper card. It was crazy. And he hadn't even, hit a ball yet. But you know how sports fans get. Actually, it's not sports fans that do it. It's like somebody's uncle who is a sports fan that ends up adding, hey, I just bought a Trevor Gretzky card. All right, Nick, you got that for 5. I want to say that's probably the last one I have. I know that back in the day I was selling them for like $10 each. It was crazy. But it's a cool piece of history. I love stuff like that. I'm actually going to start doing little mini shorts on like just things from history, different sets when different companies tried new things, or like the very first manufactured relic card was put in there. And also because I get jazzed about it, I think we talked about this last time when they talked about doing the very first Babe Ruth game used bat card, just how it became such a huge thing in the hobby, and people, I don't think they even knew how to act about it. Buy it now for $1.79. Yeah, they're no longer $10. All right, here's some more first. This is a different year though. A lot of these, it's always weird to me, like when they make these first. These people are like straight out of high school. So I'm guessing you go into the amateur draft the minute you graduate. Is that how it works? Or can they still go into the draft? Maybe it's when they're 18. I'm not sure. But it's always interesting to me. Dylan Cozens. I think that's how you say his name. Jake Lamb. That's Ethan's 5th cousin. Just kidding. Alex Yarbrough. Kevin Gossman. I think a lot of these people are still playing. RJ Alvarez and Nick Lemonade. No. Marminade? Marinade. I'm messing that name up. Looks like there's a bunch of Angels players in here, though. Probably Cousins. I just remember him. Lamb. Gossman, I think, is still pitching. Possibly. Right? What's up, Dom? It is good to see you. I've been thinking about you. Hope you're well. I'll start this one at $1. Hope you're well. Huh. I don't know where I got the name Hollywood. I like it though. I just showed a Hulk Hogan here a minute ago too. You can get the auto for $350. See, that'd be a kind of cool one to get. I wouldn't mind getting an autograph. Hey, what's up, Michelle? How you doing? That I did not have. I did not have the auto version. They were going for like 100 and something. Again, like his stuff, not even. Then again, prospecting is such a weird thing. There are a ton of people right now that I'm prospecting for the Cubs that there's a catcher, and I think he just turned 18, and he won't see the major leagues for probably like 4 or more years. All right, Nick, you got that for $1. But I always, I don't know, I'm leery sometimes on these because I tend to not. It's that thing like with poker, right? You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Prospecting is very much that. You got to know when is the right time to hold the card, how long to hold it. There is money to be made. There's a lot of people who make a ton of money off prospecting. What's up, Justin? Hollywood Hobby Hound. Yeah, I'm more like Hack in the Sack or definitely not Honolulu, but I can rock some pigeon, bruh. Oh, that's right. That makes so much more sense, Dom. Yeah, and I'm sure most of you have seen the commercials that I was in, just local commercials for a car dealership, friends of the family. I look like a complete dork, but I look like myself actually. But it's interesting no matter what. And let me do this one here too. I think there's some definite names in here again that I have heard of. Tyler Naquin. Now, this one was interesting to me. I did not know that there was another Julio Rodriguez. But it's a Julio Rodriguez pitcher in his first. I guess he came up with the Phillies. Some of you may have known that, but I didn't know it. I thought that was interesting. James Ramsey, he's someone who I prospected, and I lost big on. Brandon Jacobs, Jose Campos, and Eddie Rosario. Yep, you got to know when to hold them. And I really have not figured out the whole prospecting thing. If you guys have secrets, let me know. I know some people don't even, mess around with cards until somebody actually gets up to AAA and has at least a half season. But when you do that kind of stuff, you miss out on so many different players, and then they become impossible to buy. Yeah, I had no idea there's another Julio. You never ramble. Zoo is a number. Everything makes sense when you're in our world. Oh, yes, Andrew. Actually, I was just going to send it to you for free, if that's okay. It's in your stack, but I'm sending it to you just for free. And I actually put another Olsen in there. It's an expired one, but I had not used it, and I thought it was kind of fun, so I've put both of them in there. And we promise not to bring up any of the, even though I did earlier, I talked about that picture that you do not like. All right, this goes to Nick for $1. Yeah, no problem, Andrew. I thought I probably didn't say it. I was thinking it, and I definitely just probably didn't say it to you. But yeah, on something like that, I figure when it's cards like that of your guys' favorites, I always try to set them aside. Like I have a stack right now of different Charlie Blackmon cards for Chuck. And also when I see Volpe's, I'm trying to put them aside. Because you had talked about, I think you said that that wife, girlfriend is collecting, possibly. I don't know. I put the Volpe's in there too when I find them for you, Chuck. I don't know if you care. Fiance, gotcha. And I always try to, put extras in your guys' package. I know that there may not be any interest for, the things I put in there, but I hope that there is sometimes with things I throw in there. That's right. So Wilma, and you said that she shares nationality with him, right? Is that? I'm going on my old man memory. All right, here's another lot that I'll start at $1. These were from Topstown. I don't know if you guys remember this, but you could enter the Topstown codes, and I don't know what they exactly redeemed. If you guys, I never really did that. It just says here special free digital cards. That's very interesting. So why was there an expiration on a digital card? Here's me not liking any kind of expiration on anything that comes out of a box. I don't know. Expired redemptions, worst thing ever. Okay, so Buster, Evan Longoria, who I'm not sure if you guys know if he signed with anybody. I know that he, Michelle, I think you were saying that he did not sign with the Diamondbacks again. Ichiro, Verlander, Josh Hamilton, and Josh Hamilton's doppelganger. So it looks like there's 6 cards in this. I'll start it at $1. I don't know. I like Longoria. I think he has an outside chance at the Hall of Fame. I mean, there's a slight possibility. That is, if he continues to play. All right, so I'll start that at $1. 6 card lot. Yeah, I have a. I think I have a couple one of one Sandbergs, and I also have. I want to say the auto I have is a 5 of 5. It's either a 5 of 5 or a 1 of 1 for a Sandberg. Filipino. Okay. I did not know that you were going after. I mean, I have a ton of numbered, low numbered Sandberg stuff from around 2003 until 2009. I went a little crazy on all sorts of wax. I bought a lot of different things. All right, no interest in that one. No one wants to go to Topstown. I think I did show you the Sandberg one time, Maddie, or at least one of them, and you did say you liked it. All right, let me continue to look up some cards here too. Here's another one I was going to look up for Nick. Does not even look like Alomar to me. I see Dulce Mio. Yeah, Dulce Mio, or maybe I see Do Demo. I'm sure Demo's not going to like that I said that. All right, here's an interesting set. I want to say that this is right around the time that Panini picked up the licensing. I think it was like 2012. So this would have been their first classic set. So I think they were going for like, so it's like a sepia background, a black and white photo, and then earth tone sepia banner. Yeah, I'm not sure. But it was definitely an early Panini. A lot of information here. This must have been literally something they had to do in the beginning, because I don't remember seeing this. It wasn't always there. You guys see what I'm saying? Panini America is in no way affiliated with the Major League Baseball or Major League Baseball properties, nor have the trading cards been approved, endorsed, or licensed by Major League Baseball. That is very interesting to me. All right, Eddie Collins, Dizzy Dean, Carlton Fisk, is it Archie Vaughn? I am not familiar with that name. Oh, because he was born in Arkansas. Well, there you go. Makes more sense now. Steve Carlton and Ricky Henderson. So this is out of 2014 Classic. It is a 6-card lot again. I'll start at $1. I find that information on there more interesting than the cards, I want to say. Oh, you have 1,000 unique Sandberg cards. Wow. Yeah. Let's see. I want to say that it... Nope, I guess it isn't scrolling. I thought it was scrolling across the bottom of the screen, but maybe... You know what might be easier though is if you go to my. Yeah, I'm gonna say that it's gonna be easier to go to. Do you use Instagram? Reason I say that is I tend to get notifications from there. I just don't get notifications on my. Oh, sorry, I'm over here on the wrong side. Okay, yeah, send me a message through there, AJ. I believe Nick got that because I was messing around on the other site, and I do apologize, guys, that I might have missed that. Let me make sure. I'll send you a message, AJ, if it's let's see, does it pop up, AJ? Oh, there's several different ones on here. Yeah, probably might be easier if you if you send me one. Is that what you guys see? Nick got that one for 2, correct? And I also have other sports, should you guys be interested. So this one, I'm not even sure how I can do this one. These sell for, I believe they sell, oh, Gravy got it. Okay. Apologies. So I think these sell for, I will double check right now, actually. Pretty sure that they sell for $10 on eBay, but I'll have to look again. These were the ones that came with the blaster boxes. So it was a 10-card set, but it has, as they say, rookies. Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Carson Strong. I'm not even sure if I can even try to say that name. DJ Ugalele, Isaiah Spiller, Kayvon Thibodeau, Malik Willis. He's looking like an end zone pylon. Matt Corral, Quinn Ewers, and Spencer Rattler. Let me check what they go for right now, because I'm trying to figure out like where I should start out. Where I should start it out at. If that makes any sense. What year is that anyway? 2021, right? Problem with putting this in is it has the name Pro Set already. So when I type that in there, it's just bringing up the single cards. And it's like bringing up all the CJ Strouds. Well, let's see, a graded Stroud. $40. Yeah. So looks like people break them up. They don't really sell them as sets. I do see that the Santa Claus, I did not know this, but there is a 2021 Pro Set Santa Claus. It says complete 10 card set, Donald Trump Musk. What does that even mean? Yeah, it looks like they sell for about $10 for this set. Here, I need to share this with you guys though. What is the Donald Trump Musk? Is it like Elon Musk? Or is he selling a cologne? Do you guys know? Hey, Xavier. All right, you have a great night, Maddie. Sorry, I don't mean to get us further off, but this is interesting to me. Do you see it? It's like they're changing the picture in the background. I think one of them's Putin as an elf. There's Jeff Bezos. It's so weird. Whoever did that did a pretty good job, except for with Trump, they have his arm. They forgot to remove it from the picture frame. That's the only gripe I have. Everything else looks great. Well done, person. Oh, awesome. Glad you're back, buddy. Hope the COG stream. Yeah, they seem to go for $9.95. So what I'll do is I'll start this at 5 for the this set. Hopefully, I mean, it goes for whatever it goes for. But if I start at 5, I at least don't feel too bad if it goes for that much. But the I know CJ Stroud stuff. People still go after his stuff. Bryce Young. So it's a 10 card set. And I would say that all of the people in it are probably well desired, unlike myself. Kidding. I'm not sure if Gravy makes content, Xavier, but I'm sure he appreciates it. I know that you're trying to get to your goal. I hope everybody is able to sub one another. And if I have not given you a wrench, please let me know, anybody. I try to, but sometimes I miss it. All right, so I started that at 5 for that 10 card set. I have not seen that. Those Santa cards are pretty cool. Contenders. Oh boy. And I may just end up putting these on eBay, because that's probably the best bet for this kind of stuff anyway. With football being the season being over with too, it's like tumbleweed. It's ghost town, right? Automatically. All right. I'll try not to get off subject anymore here. So these were from Heritage. I believe it was like a 25 or 30 card set. But they were all Roberto Clemente. I hope it wasn't all of his hits. Maybe it was. So, Clemente 3000. Reminds me of is it Andre? Outcast. Was he Andre 3000? My brain's everywhere. I apologize. So I believe there are 4 different cards here. Card number 13. Card 4. So that one says 3000 hit there. Card 15. And is that 13 again? It's like I have 2 13s. But I'll start it at $1. Maybe this will help you guys in starting this set. And I am looking up the price right now, Nick, on that other, on the Roberto Alomar. This is one of the first Leaf ones that I know of. It was a multi-sport set. I don't see any kind of numbering on here. Yeah, I don't see numbering. I think that's just his position. And I think the set is Leaf Heroes. Let me look. Alright, I'm putting up the wrong cards. I gotta find something else you guys are interested in. I think it's late too for some people that let me see, is this a Griffey lot? There's a Tony Gwynn lot. Upper Deck Players. Very cool design. I like that a lot. Hit List from Donruss. What is that? I can't see what it says up there. All-Star, I think. It's the All-Star game. And that is from Fleer Ultra Stars. And then Donruss, and I believe those are 98. But I'll start that at $2 for that 5-card lot. And I meant to start earlier. I'll start earlier next week. Maybe even in the afternoon. Actually, I was talking to RGL about it last night, Tom. And I just, I have not burned any of his cards, but I am super disappointed in just the organization. The Broncos, I mean, it's their own fault. I mean, they went so goo-goo, so hard after him. Gave up everything. So many draft picks. And then now They're just letting them go. All right, let me see. I'm still got a spinning wheel. I think Gravy got that for 3. I have a couple more I can put up of hey, what's going on, Adam? Hope you're doing well, Adam. I know you've been busy. Saw your TTMs recently. You always have some amazing TTM videos. All right, I'll put that in Clarky's stack there. So these were from Gypsy Queen. What year? 2011. Ooh, that's an ugly yellow right there. I don't like. You really can't. It's not doing justice for as bright yellow as this is on screen. So we got Roy Halladay, R.A. Dickey. I forgot all about him. Felix Hernandez, Mr. Price, Gio Gonzalez, Jared Weaver. Was it Matt Moore? Yeah, Matt Moore. Another R.A. Dickey and Steven Strasburg. I think he's had now 2 Tommy John surgeries, right? I feel bad because he had so much hype. So much hype. And then Felix Hernandez passed away, right? Pretty sure he did. I want to say that this was like their precursor to Aces, right? Some kind of like a card deck, because they have the different suits there. I wonder if each one had different suits. If like they have different ones with hearts, clubs, diamonds, purple horseshoes, all that stuff. Maybe not. Let's see. How many cards are in this one? 9 card lot. Oops, I'm missing some comments. So Strasburg retired. That is not good. That's sad. Is he? Okay. I think I'm confusing the player that was. He was a Miami player. The one that died in the boat accident. You guys remember who I'm talking about? All right, I'll start this 9-card lot at $2. Fernandez. Okay. And it was Jose, right? Yeah, see, that's the thing. My brain gets all like confused by a lot of that stuff. Holiday did pass. His was in a plane. accident, I think. But he is in the Hall of Fame. I don't have enough of his autographs. I really, I think they're some semi-affordable. There are certain people that their autographs, even though they passed away, that are affordable. Like I don't know about you guys, but I don't own a single Kirby Puckett autograph. All right, that goes for 2 to Senior Gravy. Yep, see, I'm getting the thing again. Instagram has disconnected you from chat. If you'd like to reconnect, I'm not going to even try anymore. Yep. All right. Instagram, you have been removed. Sorry. It's probably something to do with my internet right now. Like it's not working properly. Oregon. It could just be me and technology getting all sorts of confused. All right, do I have some different team? I think these are team, right? Team lots. No. They're just kind of different weird lots. All right. This one is like a pitcher's lot. And it's got Smoltz, a couple Smoltz, Steve Avery, Tom Glavine, Dwight Gooden, David Cone, and Jim Abbott. There's 12 cards in there. Like I was talking about, I do have a lot of these 91 Donruss cards, so I'm going to try to move a few of them. But I will start the 12 card lot at $1. Maddie's in my head. Yeah, and he's sleeping now, so he's messing with me. Yeah, that's true, Tom, right? Because he had alcohol and I want to say cocaine in his system or something like that, right? I know that he was definitely under the influence. So there was one that went for 75. One that went for 50, one that went for 20. Oops. No interest in the gigantic lot. I figured. You guys are like, even for $1, I won't take 12 91 Donruss cards. And Matt's asleep, so this is more like geared to him, but these are all from the highlights, which was the insert set, but this is also from 91, but at least these are, not one per pack. There were three different Ryne Sandberg, 4 different Cecil, Witt and Langston, and Dave Stewart's. That's a 11 card lot. If this doesn't go, I won't put any more of the 91s. A man's got to try. So 11 card highlight insert lot. Wonder why I cannot find this Alomar. I think I'm going to have to get my little spyglass thingy out because I can't see the year. This will help. Oh, have a good night, Tamara. I think I'm going a little too late for everybody, huh? I can, yeah, I do have to be up early, so I can definitely end things here too. Adam, a few things I did get priced, not all of them. I'll have more of them priced for next week for sure. I was letting everybody know earlier. I ended up hurting myself, doing things I shouldn't be doing, lifting things I shouldn't be doing yesterday, and I've kind of I haven't been the same. I've had a heating pad on basically nonstop, and I haven't been really doing anything card related, and I had planned on doing that today. So I will make sure to get to that this week. Yeah, the thing I'm worried about is I hope I didn't mess myself up where I can't go back to work, because I literally just fought to get back to work. Yeah, we can keep the stack till next week. Anybody who wants to keep it to next week, I will do that. Yeah, that was definitely a cool thing, Tom. Another cool thing about 91 Donruss is they are still printing it in Mexico. I'm kidding. Tamara, I will, I think you guys are gone. I will definitely get prices on these supernatural cards that you're interested in as well. Adam, I do have all of these right here, and what I'll do is I'll send you a message on Instagram for the ones that you were interested in. I have a bunch more that I found that I was just showing everybody earlier. Probably ones that'll be up your alley for the next sale. I'll get some of these in there too. That is a crazy drop there. I don't know if someone distracted him when he was doing his signature or what exactly happened there. But that is interesting. This is kind of a cool buyback. Another cool buyback. Blue Panella. Pujols and Chipper. Molina. I'm not sure why I have a Randy Wolf in there, but I'm sure I picked it up for a certain reason. A bunch of ones from Fleer Greats. 2004, I want to say, is the year. Looks like a bunch of Yankees, but there's Doc Gooden in there. Gary Carter. David Cohn stuff. Let's see. Mauer stuff. Chris Carpenter. Scott Rowland. Pujols, I think Moriarty. Willie Mays. Ted Williams. Freddie Freeman. I love these cards. Box Score did these mini relics. They're so cute. Not quite like the mini from Gypsy Queens and whatnot, but they're smaller cards. Pat Burrell stuff. I found a ton of these. Not this Eckersley, but that one. It's out of 25. Scherzer. I found a bunch of cut signatures, and I got to figure out who. I mean, I know who, like, Johnny Sane and I want to say that there's like a bunch of different umpires in here. White Wilhelm. I want to say that these are like that same thing where you got the big box. Like it came in some really nice presentation piece. But those boxes are long since gone. Al Barlick. I don't know if you ever heard of Al Barlick. Thank you, Andrew. And AJ, I will check that message. But a lot of these people I'm not going to know. Like, I'm not familiar with Frankie Crosetti. I do know Sparky. But I like how it's got a stamp in there, too. Interesting. So, this is very interesting to me. Maybe it's just me. Gosh, sorry. Can't get the thing to show up with the shine there. Well, it says here, he is the younger brother of Lee May. So it's Carlos May. But the autograph itself has that info. Wow. Gus Sir. I always think those things are interesting when they have the shakes like that. You know that it's like late in their life, or if they have health issues. In 2016, I think it was, I had met him before, but Gale Sayers was at the TriStar booth signing autographs, and he had his wife with him. And he had the real bad shakes towards the end. He had is it CTE issues, but he was signing. I think it was a helmet for. It was the person before me, and he looked over at his wife while he was writing, and he's like halfway through, and he said, "Who am I again?" It was really sad. It like literally broke my heart. Bill Rigney. There's Baerga. I do like some of those archives ones. Wonder if this is where the Sandberg stuff is. Maddie wanted me to look for different Sandberg stuff, but I know I have, again, my love for those hologram stickers. I don't know why. Love Kerry Wood. Santo. Mark Pryor stuff. Ian Happ. I put this in here as a way of torturing myself. I'm not sure if you guys... Dan O'Dowd was the GM. I want to say for like a 10-year stretch. Basically, anytime the Rockies got some talent going, Dan O'Dowd would just, deal them. So I put that in there as a form of punishment to myself. Cargo. Boy, I always thought he was going to be a Hall of Famer. He had such great numbers. I don't even know why his career ended the way it did, because it kind of ended quickly. Tulo, I know, was injuries. Vinny Castilla. Big Cat. I wonder why those signatures look so much different. I guess they're kind of the same. I always liked how Castilla did the big bubbles for his eyes. So the Cubbies went Matt Snyder. He would be so upset, Adam. This was a great set. I wanted to do the full set of them, but a lot of pricey stuff in there. Hey, where's Chuck at? He's probably asleep. Chuck Nasty rookie. Jeff Francis. Preston Wilson. The original EY. I thought Brendan Rodgers is going to be something bigger than he has been so far. Eventually I think he'll show some greatness. Adam, do you ever send off minis to TTM? Or is that something that's like a no-no? You have a game jersey of Sayers. That's cool. The reason I ask is I have so many like minis, and I would love to get like some of them signed, but I know that it's probably one of those things where they're too small for people to sign. I do have some Braves Big Cat ones. And wasn't Castilla on the Braves at one time too? I want to say I have both. I'll have to look for those. I was looking through a box the other day, and I had a lady who was all into Arenado, so I always saved everything I got for her, but there's a one-on-one there. Same with like Helt and stuff. I know for sure I have some Braves ones somewhere because I have a problem when it comes to Galarraga and Castilla. If they're in a set, I collect them both. I'll just pick them both up. It's like lie and bury. I have to have them both. So this was, I want to say that it was only a year, but the Pack War, I forget, it was a promotional thing. So it's authentic Pack Wars autograph. I'll have to look into that again. I've forgotten now. See, even more Galarraga. Way too many DeGroms. Well, maybe you can't have too many DeGroms, but I did finally find this, but I probably should have sold it when he was so hot, but I'm just going to send it off to get graded. This is one of the ones I got out of a mega box. It was a redemption. So it's not numbered or nothing, but still, that is the only Ellie that I have. I'm sure everybody else has a lot more than I do as far as that goes, because I'm just not that lucky when it comes to pulling stuff out of there. Trying to find that card that I told Maddie I would find him. This is kind of a cool one too. I like the Autofax. That entire set. I was trying to work on that set a while ago. I just gave up on it. Just gets to be difficult. Your PC in Arnada? I agree with you. I've always thought since he was here that he was, in my opinion at the time, the best. But that was, I had the biased opinion being here in Colorado. I want to show you one of the PC cards, though, I have of his. Again, none of my stuff is even comparable to your chipper stuff, but we all collect at our own levels, No, hope I didn't lose that card. Oh, there it is. So this is the, is it light blue? I forget what it's called, like baby blue or... I really want to get it re-slabbed into a PSA one, because most of my PC stuff I keep in PSA only. There's just something about the size of it. I know that this is probably better, and if maybe like there was an earthquake and a bunch of things fell on it. This protect it more, but I don't know. I just don't like the size. I don't know if that's Walmart. It could be Walmart. How would I know if it was? It doesn't say in the top thing. Because it's actually numbered, and I think the blue. Well, I don't know. I guess you're right. The blue stuff from Walmart, there can be numbered things, right? I mean, there's a possibility. Did you just start your aeronautical collection? Because I literally had an even bigger one. This is like, right now, this is the best one that I have. I had some really nice NATO stuff, and I feel, I think during the when I met Barbara, she was the person who's the big collector. When I met her, she was just like all about wanting every single one of the ones I had, and I was like, well, I'll sell them, because I was thinking I could actually replace him at some point, but his prices haven't got any more affordable. Started about a year ago. Yeah, I have basically gone back to zero. This is the best one I have. I mean, I have like different graded ones, like his first Bowman Chrome rookie, not autoed. I used to have the his first. Am I thinking of him or Story? I PC'd Trevor Story and him. Any of the Rockies' big prospects for years. I was doing that. And I still have a lot of Stories left, which I still think he's a great talent. I don't know how you feel about him. He's just in a bad park. Oh yeah, I was looking at this stack here. So I have a whole bunch of these that are one-on-ones, autos from 2005. A little mini. Good old Todd Worrell. Do you remember the Evolve? I literally, I had to have entered hundreds of those cards, and the only ones the only auto I ended up getting was a Todd Helton, and then of course I got that. But like, I didn't get any of the auto jerseys. They were just really too difficult. I'm a sucker for the sweet spot ones. Well, I'll let everybody go. Adam, I'll hit you up on probably Instagram then. I think this is what made me think that he had passed away, is when I saw this card, I was like, oh wow, I have one of his autographs, but it's Fernandez that I'm thinking of, right? Jose. I get all confused by that. I would love to get these TTM'd. Do you know if Girardi signs? I have like a bunch of different ones from different years of minor league. He doesn't. Darn it. So it was Jose. So King Felix is alive. I don't know why I'm so confused over that one. I was trying to do this set, but I gave up on it. But the year after this, I am doing the set. I don't know if you have any of the cards from that set, but I need the SPs from the set. It's a very hard set to get. This one has SPs too, like it has a Kirby bucket. Nearly impossible. That's what made me give up on it. And I think I was probably 90% of the way on the on that set, and I'm like 95% on the one I'm talking about is the white bordered one. Yeah, I'll definitely message you. And I'm doing these sets too, so I bet we can work out some trades on some stuff too. I was doing this set, but I gave up on that one too because it's a really, really big set. It's the same year as this one, like the Century Legends. It's got the white borders, but for baseball. I still have the lunch pails from Retro. They did some really cool stuff. I wish I would have bought more boxes of it. Because I only think I have 2 lunch pails. I remember I had a garage sale and I sold them for like $5 each. Oh, the heartbreak. This is the year that I have the set that I'm doing. But the SP's out of here. They're next to impossible. Oh gosh, it's not Hank Aaron. Is it Hank Aaron? Yeah, there's a Hank Aaron in there that the last one sold for like $5,000. The SP. I had a chance to buy one for $300 back in 2014, and I passed on it like an idiot. But that's the thing, you just never know, right? All right. I've wasted enough of everybody's time. Have a great night, and I'll get you all those prices when we can talk more. Have a good night.